Hey everybody, this is Sean. I'm back. I'm gonna be trying to make some more videos. Just a little introduction, as you all know, that YouTube made some changes to the analytics and monetization rules. And although I had just got over my 10,000, almost 11,000 views, and was in the middle of review for monetization, they've changed the rules, and now I need to get more subscribers and more hours viewed. So I'll be putting out more videos, try to do it on a consistent basis, both lives and recorded. So just wanted to give you that update. When the weather gets nice, I will be doing more spray paint art because, as you all know, that's my passion and that's what I love to do. So this is a journal, my first journal actually I've ever made. It's for a swap in the Pink Poodle Crafts Patreon group. So us patrons have done a swap, and this is for my swap partner. So she will have already received this. I'm waiting to release this for when she says she gets it, so that I can show it and not ruin her surprise. So again, bear with me because this is my first journal. So it's just a simple string binding. So the cover, I don't know if you guys recognize it, but this is actually one of my pieces of spray paint art. So this is one of my planets and space paintings that I cut and made into a journal. And this is actually 9 inches by, I believe, 6 inches. And so there's the front and the back. So, whenever I did the binding, I realized I had these strings hanging out here. And so I decided to go ahead and put some beads on it. If I can get it to focus. There we go. So one of the few things that we had established is that we want to put some kind of a closure on it. So I went and I found this really cool closure, I think at Hobby Lobby, and I think it's for like a purse or something, but I was able to glue it down. I used E6000. It didn't stick very well the first day because E6000 takes a while to set up, so I ended up doing it and leaving it for like a whole day underneath something heavy. So take the closure off and we'll open up to the first pages. So I didn't pick a theme throughout this journal. I'm not sure if that's what a lot of people do. It's more of I want to call it probably more of a junk journal. I have a variety of pages in here that I painted or grabbed. But the other rules were we're supposed to have at least, I think it's 3 pockets, no, six pockets, 3 tags or inserts of some sort, and decorate 5 pages with ephemera. So when you open it up, the back of the poster board was actually plain. So I just took a piece of really cool Tim Holtz paper pack paper and glued it to the back here. This is actually a piece of mixed media paper I made. So this is a bunch of different book pages and scrapbook paper that I, as you can see, Mod Podged with gloss. So we turn the page, and then on the back of that page is white, so I double backed with another piece of really cool scrapbook paper, which I think I actually used within here. You can see it. So my next page is just a plain piece of green cardstock. Oh yeah, and we were supposed to have some flip sections. So I did a flip section here with a neat little saying that says, "Remember the now." So whoever uses this journal, I wanted to make sure to put places they can put notes. Of course, they can fill in this space with notes and other ephemera and stuff. So the back of the green paper is just plain. This is actually some painty paper I made. And then use some stamps just to kind of fancy it up. I didn't want it to be too much. Now this is marble paper I made, so the back was plain. And so I ended up painting the back to make it colorful. But this was actually the Dollar Tree marble kit that people have been doing videos on. And I'm going to do a video coming up real soon. I still have a couple of other kits that I want to do. All right, so this is one of my first pockets. And so this is just yellow cardstock with this really cool scrapbook paper. And I tried to carry some of the paper through. You can see I used it up here. And this is my first tag that I put in here for her. So this is one of my space tags. I figured this would go well with the front cover. So these are actually spray paint art planets that I cut out of a sheet that I had made. And they're actually the ones I use whenever I do ATCs. I'll generally take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and put a bunch of small planets. So I cut these out, painted a really fun background with, that's actually a paint pour. So that's actually a paint pour background that kind of looks like a galaxy. So I think that one turned out pretty cool. And some beads and string on the top. Yellow paper. This is some parchment pattern cardstock. And on the back, it's these butterflies. I think, again, this might be a Tim Holtz paper pack. So here comes another pocket. Used the edge of the cover that I trimmed down as a pocket. So here's some of my spray paint art. And then an ATC that I had made. So it's a tree of life. It says dream and life and some little bling on there. And this is really cool. It's like velvet ribbon. So I had this velvet ribbon. Another one of the flips. So this is just a really cool, another, I believe, I think I got a pack from Tuesday Morning with these cards in them, with these life cards. So on that side are clocks. And this saying, if you can't read it, it's little wooden tiles of words. It says, enjoy special things today and forever. That was kind of a fun little phrase I made up. Another painty paper. This was actually done with my jelly plate, the first one I made, thanks to Patrick, or PJ as we call him, his tutorial, and of course Stacy, who is the source of making a homemade plate. This was the back of that painty paper. So this is my Tim Holtz gear stencil that was gifted to me by Spanky. Thank you, Spanky. This is just a plain piece of cardstock. But on the back side, here's one of my ephemera covered pages. So it's this really cool bingo card that I put sticker raised dots on to make it look like you were daubing them. And then I tried to put places in here for them to write. Now, I don't journal, and I may eventually, but I figured this is important to people who journal. Okay, so we're kind of looping back around, more painty paper with the marble kit. And then, of course, you've seen the back of that. I think I skipped a page. I did. No. All right, keep going. All right, so I slipped in a piece of old music sheet. So it's kind of antiqued. It actually looks like it had a water spill on it, so it's kind of stained, which I think is kind of cool. I didn't do that on purpose. It actually was that way. More painty paper with my jelly plate. Front, and then there's the back. Here's my next pocket, and another tag. So what was fun about this tag is this is one of those screen mesh stencils in the background. And it was different working with that, but it really worked well. And a bunch of different ephemera on it, phrases. Color outside the lines, which I love that one. Believe in magic, butterfly kisses, one step at a time, and smell the flowers. And then, and then the string, instead of using yarn or anything like that, I used this string of beads, pearls. I thought it was kind of fun. Another ephemera page with space to put notes, some fun little ephemera. Oh, and I stamped the background with this stamp set that I got from Wish. So I was able to pull out some of my Wish stuff that I used, and then this is gelato. Just kind of coloring in a little bit. Now we're almost to the middle. What I thought was fun about this this cardstock is it's lined. And so I backed it because it had a white background with this other purple. Made a good two-sided sheet. But if someone wanted to really journal this middle, they had a lot of lines to work on. So here's my stitching. Again, Stacy does a great tutorial on doing this stitching, and it really is easy. So the holes I did were right in the middle, and then an inch from the top and an inch from the bottom. And then just quickly, if I remember right, I come up through the middle, from the outside in, through one of the ends, all the way up, back in here, and then back out the middle. And that's how I had those two strings for my beads. All right, now we're kind of coming back on the back half of the thing. So creativity is seeing things everyone else has seen and thinking what no one else has ever thought. And that's actually a fun little phrase. I really enjoyed sharing this one with my swapper because I've just become creative in the last 2 years, and it has just opened up so much to me. I mean, I never would have thought of ever making a journal. And so being part of the group, the Pink Poodles, the Quality Crafts, 70 Acres, and just meeting everyone, Emily, Mandy, all the crafters out there. We're becoming such a tight-knit group, and I love it. So again, another pocket, and I went ahead and have my other tag in there, and that's the Live, Laugh, Love with the butterflies. Background is a butterfly napkin, which I think was gifted to me at one point in time. And then that fun little thing is some mesh fibers down there. I just bumped the camera. Anyway, if you are enjoying this video, give a thumbs up. If there are any videos you want to see that right now aren't spray paint related because of the weather, please post them down there. I'm going to start making up my own, but I would love suggestions. Again, more painty paper I made on a catalog page. Come back through. And then here's another ephemera page, if I can get it to focus. This is my dream page. So I have some fun little pieces of paper. You see that glittery painty paper on there. I was actually gifted that. And this one says, you will never know your limits until you push yourself to them. So I almost didn't sign up for this swap. And some people are like, oh, you can do it, you can do it. And so I pushed myself. I pushed myself to do it. And what's funny about it is I sat down watching live videos throughout the week, and I think I got this done in about 2 or 3 nights, which was really amazing that I got it done that quick. Painty paper with the stencil. I love that. I'm going to make some more with my jelly plate now that I've melted it down 3 times. All right, this is a fun little flip page. So you flip 1, you flip 2, and this one says, be an individual, words, people, take risks, be brave enough to become the person that you were meant to be, have an open mind and heart, amaze yourself, we all make mistakes, what matters most is what we learn from them. I like that one. Make a real difference, live your life with purpose and meaning, and be fearless. So what, as I'm reading through here, what I think is, I really didn't pick a theme, but I think I picked a lot of motivational things, which is really weird. Now, one thing I'd like to do with people who don't have them yet is I like to share my spray paint art ATCs. So again, I take and I spray paint a bigger sheet of paper with all these different planets and colors, and then I cut them down ATC size. So this is an ATC to you. So this is for your collection. If you collect ATCs, I hope you enjoy it. This was a fun page to make. Again, stamp the background. This was a fun vintagey. This is a dress form and some, I don't know what kind of design that is because I'm not good at that. I don't think that's a herringbone, but if it is, that's what it is. Stamps that I got at Tuesday Morning. Again, more from my paper, my life cards. And then this is a piece of purple string that I glued down around the edge. Another pocket for them. Some more of the rest of that marble page with the back decorated. Some green paper. The green paper. The collaged sheet. And then I did the other half of the back cover with that really cool thing. This is actually, looks like watercolor palettes. That's what they look like, little watercolors. And then the back. So I really hope you enjoyed my little tour of my first journal, and I hope my swap mate enjoys it as much as I will enjoy hers. I will have a video revealing hers that she sends me, so be on the lookout for that after I get this one posted. I will be posting the one I get from her. So please like, thumbs up, share, and let's help each other get to the monetization, because I just want to make a little extra money. Not out here to make a fortune. I just would like to be able to buy more paint. You can see my stuff all around here. I'm making a mess. And just have a little fun. So love you all. Thanks. Bye.